Welcome back, adventurers, to Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. In the last episode, we followed Dylan's shadow up to this tree, which is a twisted version of the tree where Senua met Dylan in the real world. So let's see what awaits us there. That's the only path round, right? What's down there? There is something that looks like a rune stone, but is it a rune stone? I mean, it's obviously not. I love the ornaments. Although that face in the middle looks a bit creepy, doesn't it? So I think we have to go round. There is a rune stone. And there's another one of these rune stone things that look like a rune stones but are not a rune stone. Okay. Yeah, we were listening to the tale of Sigmund. And it should continue here, I think. It's the O rune.
As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall. The king burns to death. Sigmund calls to his sister to come out so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. That she had slept with him, her brother, to beget a strong avenger. I am not fit to live, she says, and walks back into the fire. Strike vengeance from your heart, Senua, as there is always a heavy price to pay.
Oof, that didn't end well. And there's another rune stone, so it's not the end of the story yet. It should be the R rune, and it is.
And here is the end of Sigmund's story. He was a fierce and great warrior who fought many battles. But one day, an old man came onto the battlefield. Although shadowed by a hood, Sigmund saw that he only had one eye.
Odin.
The man raised his spear, and Sigmund struck at it with his sword, but the sword shattered into pieces. Sigmund then knew that this was Odin, and thus that victory could not be his. He bowed his head and accepted his end. Dying, he tells his wife that she is with child, and that her son will one day make a great weapon out of the fragments of his sword. The sword named Gram.
Grom. Okay. We had a way up there to the tree, I think. And there's another one of these. And there we are at the roots of the tree. Is this Grom, and can we take it?
Take a sword. A sword. Take it. Dillian left it for you. Take it. Take it.
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gramr by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands, where you will face the trials.
Go to the shard. Go to the shard. Go to the shard. What's the shard?
Okay, so this is the Tree of Death, and it is Gramr, but we cannot take it because it's an illusion.
The runes.
And we heard in the story that it was shattered and that it can be reforged. And now these things are glowing. I wonder what the trials may be.
Find it. There it is. Focus.
Oh, these are the shards of the sword.
Look.
So
Get closer.
this is a piece of the sword. Of the sword.
Move closer. Go. Come on. Can you see? It's in your mind. We can see.
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong. Where are we now? Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death, because we have no answer for it. But when it comes, and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning.
Feel the dead in the air. You can feel the dead.
Okay, now we seek the sword Tyrving first.
Why would he bring her here? It's not safe.
I hope we learn about it
It's so dangerous.
with this runestone.
Dillion would never do that.
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Hervor, the daughter of a berserker born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
But why would she want to claim it if it's cursed? Maybe she didn't know that it was cursed. Okay, a burial mound, they said. And it seems to be up there. And these are the roots of the tree that brought us here. But we cannot go back, it seems. There's no portal on this side. There's the burial mound. back here. We first look around. Okay, we cannot go around the burial mound, so I hope we can get in. There's a wagon. Maybe this was the wagon with which they brought the dead man to bury him here.
Go in. You have to go in. Take the torch. It's too dark. Take it. This will help you.
Nice.
You have to be able to see.
Who's there?
Don't be scared of old tombs. They are fine.
Dylan, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember?
I have been in some. Although this seems to be odd. Oh, that is actually pretty awesome. There's a sword lying on the throne or the chair, and it's bent so that it cannot be used anymore. And this is really a thing. So if weapons were offerings in tombs, they often were made unuseful for the living. Or useless, not unuseful.
I'll find him.
Okay. Oh, this seems to be either a roundabout or a maze. Let's remember, we are going left first. Let's try that.
Where is he? He sounds like he's getting further away. Have you lost him? You're going the wrong way.
Ah, the voices tell us somehow the direction. But there's a rune
This
stone.
way. What was that?
Don't listen to
This
the
way. Not
voices.
this way. Nothing. Where are we?
Herver disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
Yeah, don't be scared of the dead. Just be scared of the living. Although, if I know that properly, well, that's where he came from, isn't it? The Vikings, or the Northmen, were indeed scared of the dead.
Don't touch the walls.
You don't know what they might do.
Don't touch the walls, they
She
say.
has to keep going. It's not safe here. She has to keep going.
There's another runestone.
No one can save you. It's too scary.
I can hear him.
Yeah, we can hear something, that is true. There. But first, we listen to the story.
Within the burial mound, Herver calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. She says that it is not seemly for the dead in their grave mounds to bear valuable weapons. Her father answers with words of warning. You go to your doom. Baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused. It is dangerous to wake the dead. Like I said, she reminds me of you.
It's him.
Okay, left was our direction, wasn't it?
Find
Always go left. Yeah, the voices do get louder, I think. Or is this now
Wait, it's not working.
confusing me?
Where can you go? You're failing. Find think.
So, all the conjunctions are the same, aren't they?
Don't doubt yourself. You'll never find it. She doesn't recognize it. Yes, you do. You know where you are. She
The shields,
for his voice. Listen.
I think, are different.
His voice. Dillian. She can't listen everything.
That one is the same. Okay. So if we now... Yeah, it looks the same. So they give me hints.
There's a clue.
So do I need to find different shaped?
Light the torch. Light it.
Like the torch?
Light it.
I think I need to find different shaped shields. Can I light the torch? I can light the torch. Oh! And now I can see where I've been. Okay. That is pretty cool. So here we need to go right.
Where are we?
The voices are now really getting louder.
You have fallen in. You think that sound is Dillian's voice? It's a trap.
Okay, then we have to go right again.
It's not him. We told you. We told
Yeah.
you it was a trick.
Yeah, we can just follow the voices. So there are a lot of hints, but we haven't been here and we haven't been here. So left we go again. And it's a different shield indeed. Let's check that one.
Everything looked the same.
Ah, and now we are in a loop again. So we need to go right.
What's different? There's a clue.
And that shield... There's no shield. And there is another torch, but it's not one of those that we lit.
That voice doesn't sound like Dillian.
What's happening?
It's not him. It can't be. What's that sound? The voice is changing. What?
We are in a different
It's not Dillian. That doesn't sound like Dillian.
region now, and there's another runestone.
Dangerous. Something is here. Something evil.
Hervor ignores her father's warnings. The grave mound opens, and it seems to be full of fire. Again, Hervor demands her inheritance, but her father warns her the sword is cursed and would be the bane of her family. But he relents and brings her the sword. She leaves the island with it, but the curse holds true, and death would follow in the years to come. And so, Senua, the misdeeds of a father have cursed his daughter.
But he warned her.
There's no way in. Find a way. There has to be a way. Find a way. There's always a way. Don't stop now. Don't give up now. Find a way.
Okay, I need to get in there. That is our goal then. At least that's what the voices tell me to do. Yeah, there is where we came from. And if we light that... So, we have been here. That's the shield with red and white. Means we need to go in that direction. Oh, the voices are getting louder. I think. Yeah. And this is different too. And I think we can sneak through there.
lost without him.
It might not be Dylan. What's in there? Oh, that's what we saw from the other side, isn't it?
That voice. It's not Dillian.
Uh-oh. We have been there. So we need to go there. Oh goodness, it's getting worse. Can barely see. Oh whoa. Let's light that torch. But that's it, that's the dead end, so we have to go in there. I think.
Dillian wants me to face my fears. Father? I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chieftain's son.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal.
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No!
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods. Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
I am leaving!
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
It's done. You did it. But there's more.
So we met the father. That was one of her fears.
There's
I wonder if he meant well or not.
not going to be easy.
This is
It's too much.
this is difficult to see through if he was right and if it wasn't good for her to leave. If Dylan can indeed help her, or Dillian, sorry, I'm mispronouncing his name. I mean, not anymore, he's dead, but, I don't know. If he wanted, if the father wanted to help her in his way. There's the next trial.
I saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died. The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40 and many older. And where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
Where are we? I don't like it. This place feels...
What is this place?
This place feels... It's... creepy. It feels wrong. It feels strange. Where is it? Where are we?
It looks better than where we have been. It looks like a wintry landscape.
This place stinks.
Glad I cannot smell
There
the
he is.
video game.
There he is.
There is Dylan, yeah.
Go towards it.
He's in the house.
Find
He's
him.
going in.
He's disappearing.
Follow him.
Don't let him disappear.
The air.
Where's it gone? Keep going.
How do you find it?
Okay, he's
It's
in
just a
this
trial. It's
house.
just another test.
You just have to solve it, and then
Can
you will
go
find
through
him.
there.
Then you will succeed.
He's so close.
Just one little test to do.
There's a gate.
You can almost.
It's
reach
closed, but there's a gate.
Almost see him.
Well, not closed. It's blocked by rocks. Maybe it's a tomb. It must be a rock-cut tomb. That is pretty awesome. Oh, now it doesn't look nice anymore. This used to be a village. Ooh.
It's a test. Like the old warrior trials. Dillian will help me.
Yeah, it's not real.
The stench of rot. She can almost taste it. Do you smell it? No. Don't worry. Not everyone can. It was one spring day when she went to the river with Dillian and the others. To the water. She could taste the rot. But no one else could. She knew something was wrong. Something sinister.
It's magic.
She begged them to leave, but they just laughed at her. But soon enough,
Keep going.
as the bodies piled up, no one was laughing. And they knew that she was not like them.
Yeah, that's what I wonder. They laughed at her, and now they know that she was not like them. So what happened? I mean, did they... Or did Dillian mean well for her? Did he really want to help her? Or did he just wanted to have a good laugh? That's what I am wondering. Oh, is this another illusion gate? It is. There's the house. This is terrible.
The bridge. It's broken. Fix it.
You have to fix it. Now you have to find him.
Quick, get to the house. Get to the house and finish this trial.
It doesn't finish until you get to the house.
Before he disappears, Senua.
You have to get in.
So we have to fix the bridge, and the bridge leads to the house. It's like the staircase from the boat, isn't it? There's another gate. Ooh. Okay, they work from the side opposite of the skull. What does that do? It opens up the barricade. And there's another gate. What do you do? There's a runestone.
The Northmen speak of a death moon, a light shaped like a half moon that appears inside a house and goes around the walls. I once saw the death moon appear at a farm, and first the shepherd died, then a guest died, and then the farmhands, and then the farmer and 6 of his men drowned at sea. But that is not the end of it, because the dead return to haunt the living. If you see the death moon, then beware, because there will be death in that house.
Is there a death moon? Yeah, and that was again in the story that the dead haunt the living. They come back. What? It opens the gate.
You did it. She did.
It's not done yet.
Just a small piece of the puzzle.
Okay, now that we have an opening, do we need to close the barricade again? Yeah, there's the bridge. Okay, I see. It reconstructs the tower. Wait, we have to go through. Not only look through.
You found a way.
To climb the tower.
The ladder.
Quick.
You can see it. Aligned to the truth. The bridge.
Can we now continue to the house? Oh, they are glowing now. So maybe when I activated them, they are like that. Oh, I can, I think, reconstruct the bridge from here. Wait, there it is.
She did it.
Did it. You fixed the bridge.
She fixed it.
You passed the trial. Get to the house.
You succeeded.
Down we go. It's not night though, is it? I mean, it's dark, but it's not night, so this can't be the death moon. It's sun rays. First look around. There's another bridge, but it's still broken. Cannot fix that one. Death. Everywhere death. Oof. Can I go back there? No. Okay. I think I will end the episode here, and we will enter the house in the next episode and see if we can pass that trial too. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day and goodbye.